Good afternoon, Facebook land, and good afternoon for all the supporters of my show, things of that nature. So, just giving you all, I am seriously serious about what just happened right now. Turn this off. So I went live to show what happened as I was being pretty much escorted out. I didn't do anything to warrant them over policing the area. What I was trying to do was, this is what I was trying to do. See, I take the bus. There's a lot of people know that because of my eyesight. I don't have my glasses on because I got to wipe them off. So what happened is that I went down there because the pass wasn't working to where I got it from. It wasn't activated or it was something like that. So what happened is that I went, somebody on the bus told me last night, hey, you got to take this down and have the pass exchanged to get you a newer one because, something's not right with it. It's not catching or whatever. It's totally understandable. So I was like, okay, let me ride on. And knowing that I was, I wasn't trying. Now, I always pay for wherever I go. So what happened is that I go down there today. Now, apparently what I didn't know is that somebody jumped off one of the rapids and killed themselves. So that's what I didn't know. See, the thing about it is that as I was going to the customer service place, and I didn't know what the hell's going on, see all this construction and stuff like that. So there might be another way. So the cop starts yelling, RTA cop, you can't go down here. You can't do this. You can't do that. I'm like, hold on, sir. Whoa, whoa, whoa. So I was like, why are you yelling? I'm just trying to can you help me as far as, I can't ride the bus because I don't know if they'll, push me off and I pay for this pass. And I was trying to explain to him what was going on, what was happening. He overly aggressive. Now, I don't do aggression or harassment. Well, so you ain't got to be aggressive. You don't have to do that. So as soon as he starts yelling at me, here comes the other two. Now, the thing about it is, I wasn't told until when I got outside and I saw, hey, this is a crime scene. Somebody jumped off. That was after I started recording the incident where y'all saw earlier today. Now, I did file a complaint with RTA. They gave me a 2 free ride pass, and that one didn't work. They had one of the bus drivers had to staple it to make sure that I, get on, get on there. I was like, how could none of your stuff work? So the thing is that I was unaware, and I saw that the sad part about it was that the dude, I didn't know if it was at Tower City or if it was another platform, rapid station, or whatever. It's a sad situation, along with, Mayor Frank Jackson's grandson getting killed. I'll talk about that tomorrow on the headline eye. So what happened is that I understand it's a sensitive situation. If I was told, sir, excuse me, you can't go down here, talk to a regular freaking human being. And then the cop says, you people. So thinking in my head, you people, you black people? Is that what you're trying to say? Now that I'll take that you people as an African American as, hey, you talking about black folks? So you're not saying you people in general, because 65% of people who ride the RTA are African American. That's just the cause. Everybody said, well, I had to see the whole thing. I'm like, I did that to protect myself because I said I was leaving. Leave me alone. They're still walking up. I stopped. I said, leave me alone. This is what I said. Y'all heard me. Leave me alone. I'm leaving. I was going to the RTA anyway to complain about how they were treating me. Understand it's a stressful job. Somebody died at the stop. Understandable. But don't treat everybody as a criminal or just say, you people say, listen, something. If he would have explained to me somebody died, if the one cop would have explained to me somebody died, I would have understood. You know, damn. We just had a death of the mayor, the leader of the city. No matter how you feel about Frank or not, his grandson was murdered. Let's just put it in perspective. His grandson was murdered. And like I said, I'll elaborate on that because I have some theories about why. You know, everybody said that he was a bad seed and things of that nature. But the thing about it is like he was murdered. And, you know, prayers go to Mayor Jackson. You know, it sucks. You know, we all know about Frank Jackson's grandson, Frank Q. Jackson. You know, it's been published reports and things of that nature. You know, getting caught up in stuff that he shouldn't be getting caught up in. But that's not here nor there. So I'm at home. I was just trying to take care of something before I got home and, you know, making sure that my business was taken care of. And the thing about it is like over policing stuff without explanation doesn't sit well with me. All you had to do, I'm a rational human being. Now, when you get off on that racist stuff or that you people stuff that makes you overly aggressive towards the neighborhoods that use RTA, then there's an issue. And the last thing you want to do is be overly aggressive. If I was in that situation, sir, I apologize. There's a crime scene. I can't get anybody right now. Here's a number where you can call or go to the RTA. You know, somebody, you know, hurt themselves and we have to clear this up without getting in any detail and be like, oh my God, a rational human being like, oh my God, you know, okay. That's why we shut everything down. And the thing about it is that now it's more of being pushed out than other things because, you know, you got people doing crazy stuff. This is crazy. And this is the reason why there shouldn't be overly policed at that time. And I'm tired of the BS. They only gave me a 2 free ride pass. Now, instead of just saying, listen, we apologize, it's the crime scene. Everybody knows what's going on. People like social media spreads information like wildfire. So nobody's stupid. The problem is that when you treat people, especially African-American people, a certain way, and they have refused to take it anymore. I put my camera up. I put my camera up while I was backing up. As y'all can see, I'm backing up from them. They're still walking up on me, not even giving me 6 feet. Let me do what I'm going to do. What is y'all about to do? This is the thing about it is the camera is for my protection and my protection, as well as a media host, as well as an African-American man in a city where it's known that African-Americans aren't treated the best. That's why I did it. Y'all can like people are questioning, well, did you know? I didn't do anything. You start saying all this crazy stuff, I'm going to say something back to you as freedom, my right as freedom of speech. You know, if I cursed, I apologize. But the only reason I did that was because I got him on camera. You know, for like, I could have been, like, the thing about it is, you know, could have been arrested or worse. But thank God I wasn't. And I thank God I wasn't. But I didn't know about that until it said crime seemed like crime. Like, the thing about it is, like, it wasn't a homicide? You know, it looks like it may have been, from what I'm getting, a suicide. So I was like, no wonder why the cops acting crazy. But the thing about it is, it doesn't give, like, you have to be sensitive to the public, especially when somebody dies on the transit. So I'm going to call RTA Transit, explain to them the situation, explain to them how I was treated, because I'm going to be on the lake effect theory, on the Lake Erie theory tonight on Voice It Radio with Brandon X. Bell. And around about 8 o'clock after I do what I have to do at my home. So please look out for that, www.voiceradio.com. The problem I have is this. This is my biggest problem. Don't treat people a certain type of way. Like, all I ask for, like, dude, all I'm asking for is, hey, my thing not working. I'm trying to, like, I don't want to bother you. I want to hop on my transportation, my transit to get out of here. Can you help me? It's like, well, the customer service thing is not open due to an incident. Well, the thing about it is, like, and these police need more training. And if I got to teach them, then that's what I got to do. Because in the situation, they'll be, if I was in that position, I'd be like, sir, let me explain something. Hold on. Let me talk to them. Hey, listen, I understand your past is messed up. I understand that, you know, what's going on. But we have an incident where somebody died. We're not giving out any more information. But the thing about it is that please let other people know, you know, that this is closed down. So, you know, we can get through this and make sure that everything's cleared up for tomorrow. So if you can go to the RTA, if you have an issue, here's my information. If I'm doing something right, if I'm doing something right, if I was the officer or if I was the RTA person, I'd be like, listen, there's a way, you know, you deal with the people, you defuse situations so they don't come back to bite you in the behind. You are a public servant to the public, even though you are seen as an authoritative figure, you are still a public servant because you have to deal with the public. Hey, you know, it is what it is. I'll be apologize. You can't get it open because you know, the thing about it is like, he's maybe not thinking about that. He's thinking about, hey, I'm going to get home. I bought this pass. I'm going to get home. If anything, I can tell you that we can straighten this stuff out. So my thought, if that was explained just in letters to me, as far as me being a human being, then I've been like, okay, well, we'll just tell the bus drivers, you know, give them my information, have them call me if there's a problem, or here's this thing, you know, have them give you something that you can ride home to. You know, I'll like call down there or whatever. We have an incident where we can't do anything, but this person's passed. You know, like just go, like sometimes as far as the public, you have to go above and beyond, especially when somebody's been dealing with this problem. Because I don't know how long I've been dealing with this problem, period. You know, as an avid supporter of RTA, you know, being on there with other services because of my disability, as far as me, you know, it is what it is. Just explain it to me. Just explain it instead of just being attacking. Because some people might not know. And the thing about it is there's some other stuff that I was dealing with and I ain't know. It's still crazy about, you know, what happened to Mayor Jackson's grandson. That's crazy. So we have to be mindful of who we talk to and how we talk to them. Communication is key, and you have to be like, he probably don't know. You know, it was like something happened. It was like, sir, instead of just being like, because people like the thing about it is I'm not intimidated by any man. The thing about it is like, I can respect if you explaining it, but I can't respect you attacking me for it. Period. I don't do that. One thing I try to do is I try to make sure everything is good. So I'm going to call him. If there's more additional problems, I'll deal with it. Y'all know about it. But yeah. Humanity sometimes very special. But thank you very much for listening. Talk to you guys later. If nobody tells you that they love you today, I do. I love you guys. Peace.